several people passed the SOL. If you did not hear my assistant principal, Hampton High School is fully accredited. But there are some people who struggle to get to pass because they do not show up. That means on Monday morning, when it's raining outside, don't look and say, I think I'm going to just go ahead and stay home today. That means persevere. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because the people that show up every day are the people that succeed. The second tip is to be respectful. Right. I know you heard the saying that attitude determines your altitude. No one wants to help anyone with a nasty attitude. How you treat people, your character, how you pay attention to your teachers. You're going to need them one day. You're going to need your parents one day. Oh, you better show up and you better be respectful. The third point is learn how to study. Some of us was able to get by with natural talent. We listened one time, we got it, we went and got an A. But we have AP, we have IB classes, we have honors. I need you to train your mind to want to study because your grade point average is calculated by your quizzes and your tests. 30% for quizzes, 50% for tests, that's 80% of your grade. This is not a game. And the last tip is to get involved. There are studies that show that students who participate in recreational activities, students who decide to stay after school, not just sports, but Chrome Club, Drama Club. I started this year Hampton the first poetry and rap club. Do something because it makes you want to come to school and it makes you want to do better. And you learn morals in those activities. The next tip is to believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. I'm going to step out for this podium for a minute. How tall do you think I am? Somebody said 5'2", thank you. I always have believed in myself. I'm 4'11". Actually, well, that's what I put on my license. The doctor said 4'9"3/4". I told him he was lying. I never let anyone tell me that I couldn't do it. Your parents and more people are telling you you can do it than people that are not. I did have one person tell me I was too short to play college basketball, and I went out there and prayed for all 4 years. So keep getting to my points. While you are believing in yourself, there are 2 choices you can make. You can quit or you can adjust. See, some people think that you have to keep going in the same direction and just force it that way. But if you just simply adjust your path, then you can be successful. Prime example, I was in the kitchen and I have a 3-year-old and he came in there and he said, Mommy, I want some Honey Nut Cheerios. So I said, okay, and I looked at the top of the refrigerator and I tried to reach the Honey Nut Cheerios. So I went to reach them and, so it was at the top of the refrigerator. But I believe in myself, and I actually think I'm taller than what I am, so I went to reach him, and I couldn't reach him. I was like, oh, hold up. So I tried one more time, and eventually I could have kept trying to reach him, knowing that I was too short. So I decided to adjust. You know, my short people, we keep a ladder in the kitchen. I went and got the step stool, because if I quit, then my child would be what? You got that right. And anybody know if you have a 3-year-old, you got to feed him. So I got on the step stool and I grabbed the Honey Nut Cheerios. He ate, he did the happy dance, and then we moved on. Now I want to connect that to school. You're in the classroom studying with the whole group and you don't get it. Don't just keep showing up with the whole group and then not saying to your teacher, can I come after school? That's the assistance. That's the ladder that you needed to reach the goal. You have to communicate because we can't read your mind. You're out there on the track running and you're having a hard time, but you keep eating hot Cheetos in the morning. Go eat some fruits and vegetables and adjust your path. All you have to do is adjust, but never, ever quit. You gotta have a winning mindset. I am a math teacher, and those SOLs are intense. I ran into a problem that I could not figure out the other day. and I was upset. But because I am a winner, I said, no, I'm gonna get this problem. So I've trained my mind over the years to keep trying to figure out solutions. So I went and got a teacher and I said, you have to break this down to me. Now here's where the winning mindset kicked in. When she went to tell me, I said, okay, I'm really gonna pay attention because I really wanna know it. And once she teaches me, I'm not gonna forget. And I figured out that problem. But I see many students struggle and then they'll just say, well, I'm gonna skip that problem. But don't you know that every problem counts? Because it's not fun to get a 399. Have a growth mindset. Now, many people haven't heard of this one. There's two things, either a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. The fixed mindset means every time you hit a challenge, you just say forget it because you just want to stick with what you already know. The growth mindset means you can get smarter through hard work and practice. It means if you get a challenge, you're willing to figure out the solution. The growth mindset is when you train the brain to expand. My husband says, when you're struggling with something, and you are going to struggle at many points in your high school career, he says when you struggle with something, that does not mean you're not smart. That means you need to expand your intelligence. So when I couldn't figure out that problem, I said, oh, I got me a challenge. And I got excited. He says to my son, you are not dumb because you did not know it. You would be dumb, though, if you don't try to figure it out. This year at Hampton High School, I had a senior. The senior had to graduate this Friday. And I tutored 6 students. 5 out of the 6 passed. He walked in at the end of the tutoring session. And we said, where were you? He said, I don't think I can do it. I think I'm going to just quit. Right here, he was ready to drop out. So we teamed up because we believe in helping every child. And we said, oh no, you're not going to quit. You're going to walk across that stage. And I asked him, I said, and this blew me away, I said, are you smart? He said, I used to be. And so right there, I was looking at a child. Now, I know some people laugh, but when you go home sometimes, we have our children look at us and they don't think they can do it. So we grabbed and said, you're going to do it and you're going to work with me. And I worked with him for like 5 hours between 2 days. And he was ready to go take the test and hit another obstacle. That same student almost had a seizure right in front of me. They called the ambulance, he went home. He rested over the weekend. Monday morning, I didn't know if he was just going to try one more time. I walked in the tester's office, he was sitting there, he said, I'm ready. The only thing he did was change his mind. He was always smart enough. Keep running, keep writing, keep reading, and never ever quit. And I'm going to end with a quick rap. Y'all got me sweating up in here, but this is serious. I wasn't here to preach, I just had to teach y'all a lesson. In school, treat your teachers good because we could be a blessing. I'm the math teacher from the hood. Yeah, that's my confession. But even though I grew up broke, I always kept pressing. My message to you, get your mind right. School is way more than fresh clothes and having your shoes tight. You need to come in focused, ready to study with all your might. And if you need help, I know a few teachers that can change your life. And choose your friends wisely because everybody ain't about this life. Kids with A's and B's who go home and study. Back in the day, you had to get honor roll to be my buddy. I ain't hang with dummies. Word. I let them play checkers while I made chess moves. I was smooth, ready to consume the knowledge. I let them get high, and I got ready for college. See, Hampton High teachers, this is how we hold it down. You can ask the whole city, we the best around, pound for pound. Real talk, no fake. We not losers like the Cavs, we the best like Golden State.